not completely weird that I'm getting recorded, right?
That's how much he loves himself.
I'm ready. You need to get his signed release.
Oh, I'll sign it. I know most. I like most of them.
He's military, man.
I'm ready.
You're ready? All right, so am I. My name is Laz. Most of you know me. How many of you have had Taco Bell and gin? Of course, Jose would. What happens after that? Great night, right? Yeah, right. I'm going to talk to you about bowel movements. And there's a reason for it. Before you look at me all weird, the reason why I'm doing this is because, as you can see, I'm wearing a Marine shirt. When you're in the Marines, you have to tell your doctor when you're in Iraq if you have irregular bowel movements. So there's a reason for this. Now let's make fun of it. The average American flushes the toilet 7 times a day. That's about 14 gallons of water. A year, that's 7,000 gallons. Hard waste, which is what feces falls under, is 230 million tons a year. The reason why feces has the smell is a composition called scatol. It's a chemical. You find it in indigo. And when it mixes with everything that we've digested, it gives you that weird smell. So obviously I know what I'm talking about. Now let's move on to the fun part. So everyone's had a bowel movement. This is the medical Bristol stool chart. So I'm not making this up. People really do need to know if you are a type 1 or a type 7. This would be Taco Bell and gin. But we didn't want to give them these names because it's pretty weird to walk up to someone and go, hey, I'm a type 4. So what we did is we gave them nicknames. I'm going to tell you 3. Casper, Submarine, and Explosive Diarrhea. Let's talk about Casper. Casper, I'm not showing you the picture yet, is what happens when you have a long day. You're just relaxing, you had a great meal, you go to have your normal bowel movement. You sit down, and you push every might you've got. And then you see this. Nothing. That's a problem, believe it or not. That means that you just finished having a bowel movement that can't be seen. Your body just finished going through all the motions, and you have nothing to show for it. It's just kind of sad. I mean, you just went through all of this. You had a meal, you carried it with you for the last 6 hours, 7 hours or so. You know, you tried not to have flatulence in front of the in-laws, and it obviously didn't work. The second one, you might have a little better time explaining. The submarine. This is the type 3. This is what happens when the tip is hard, the rest is soft. Of the stool, of course. What ends up happening is because of the weight, it goes to the bottom, it goes into the piping. And once it goes into the piping, you only see the hard tip. When you flush, you see that. Now, that's normal. And I like the fact that I'm able to show this in an art school. And everyone thinks it's okay. Alright, enough of that. The third one. This is the problem, and this is what happens to a lot of people in the military, and Diego can attest to this. You spend enough time in Iraq, and you're going to get constipated. When you're constipated for a while, it hurts. Then you finally have a bowel movement. This is where the explosive part comes. Your body is not used to holding feces for that long. Excrement is supposed to come out of you at least once a day. When you do use the restroom, that happens. There's a problem with this because there should be water in there. So when that goes in, where does the water go? Exactly. Thank you. Apparently someone took physics. And when it goes up, you probably have to take a shower. There will probably not be enough toilet paper in a head anywhere, a bathroom. That's what we call bathrooms in the military, a head. Ever. So the speech, although funny, makes you realize that things that a lot of people take for granted, using the restroom, you have to think about in the weirdest situations, the weirdest ways when you're in the military. I want to let you guys have an insight as to the beautiful time that we spend in Iraq. Considering that today is the Marine Corps' birthday, that was my gift to you guys.